Men are the prize. There's no questions, there's no gimmicks, that's just the opening line. Men are the prize. Hi, my name's that guy Tristan and I'm still not ready to call it X. So this is Tweet the Week. Welcome back to Tweet the Week, where I go through some of the things that have been trending on Twitter over the course of the past week so that you don't have to go on that hellish nightmare of an app. Some weeks it'll be important stuff, some weeks it just won't. For instance, nothing important was trending on Monday. I think Blue Sky was trending, but I blah, something about a Twitter alternative. Cool. But on Tuesday, hashtag National Boyfriend Day was trending because Tuesday was National Boyfriend Day and thus the hashtag was trending. Finally, a real holiday. Not this Valentine's Day or National Girlfriend Day nonsense, a day to celebrate the real dogs. Shout out to men. Shout out to men. Let's celebrate. Let's commemorate and let's honor some of the great boyfriends of our generation. Tristan Thompson, Leonardo DiCaprio, Future, and of course, the GOAT, Pete Davidson. Ladies, I hope you treated your boyfriends on Tuesday, because if you didn't, that's poor from you, you know. That's actually poor from you. You're ungrateful. Men are the prize, and they should be treated as such. Okay. I'ma shut up and move on to the next trend before I feel the consequences of my words, because if there's one thing I hate, it's the consequences of my actions. However, before I do, someone let me know when there's a National Fiancé Day, because I really spent a very redacted amount of money on a diamond ring just to miss out on a chance to get an extra gift during the year. And personally, I'm hurt. I know it was my decision, but I'm hurt. Now on Wednesday, finally we got a trend on Wednesday that isn't absolutely useless. iCarly was trending because the iCarly reboot has been cancelled. Now I do need to check the Google invite that came out, but I do believe that we are rioting at dawn. For context, the iCarly reboot, starring the lovely, the effervescent Miranda Cosgrove. I probably shouldn't say that. The iCarly reboot starring Miranda Cosgrove, who's a national treasure, international treasure, ended on the nastiest cliffhanger. This was a bad boy cliffhanger. Not all shows have the tech, not all writers have the tech to make cliffhangers like this, but this was a cliffhanger that cliffhangered, right? Spoiler alert, right? I'm about to spoil what that cliffhanger was. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, that was your warning. Spoilers coming now. Freddie and Carly were about to get married. I'm gonna say it one more time, just because I feel like people weren't paying attention. I feel like people were busy liking and commenting and subscribing, and they weren't paying attention. But Freddie and Carly were about to get married. And also, they were about to face reveal Carly's mother. Right, so please understand, this is the problem, right? They be remaking and rebooting all these shows and movies, and it's got me pressed because nobody asked. A lot of these shows, nobody asked. However, this one in particular wasn't even that bad. They have even managed to do justice for the running gags and themes from the original series. Like, I was actually proud of how the tape was running. Carly and Freddie were going to get married. Are you understanding? Are you deep in what I'm telling you? They were about to get married. We had won. The boys, we won. We won. It was W's in chat. We won. And now, this is happening. We have literally been robbed. And somehow, don't ask me how, but I just feel it in my spirit, somehow I feel like Elon Musk is to blame. Either him or the Glazers. You see, I've sat through so many garbage remakes and reboots that nobody asked for. And the worst culprit is Disney, because they just keep popping them out like they're one of Nick Cannon's concubines. The only difference is we don't actually get any funny jokes from Wild 'N Out from this. So, really and truly, this is really, we're in a dire situation. However, we had one bright light, and now that bright light, in the world of reboots and remakes, the iCarly reboot has now been thrown into the abyss. Now, my only hope is Bel-Air, the Fresh Prince remake. And if that falls apart, then I think I might genuinely have to commence my hating agenda against all reboots and remakes. But for now, my hope for redemption is resting in the hands of Jabari Banks. I keep stuttering, I'm not clipping that out. Coco Jones, Simone Joy Jones, and most importantly, the only person who speaks real English in that show, Jimmy Akingbola, the person who plays Jeffrey the butler with the, well, he's not even a butler anymore. He's now like a gangster assistant, kind of like me. I'm not a gangster. But he's the only British person on the show, so he speaks proper English. It's football, not soccer. You calorific heathens. Now, lastly, Rolls-Royce was trending on Thursday due to a clip of Victoria Beckham in an interview from what I believe is the David Beckham documentary, but I haven't watched the documentary yet, so I can't confirm that. Long story short, she tried to claim that she grew up working class or something like that, and at that moment, the greatest thing anyone could have hoped for happened. English footballing legend, disrespectfully attractive, even has a cool name, Mr. David Beckham, hears from another room and immediately intervenes. He locks that working class notion off no quicker than it came about by telling his wife, be honest. He said, be for real. Followed by asking, what car did your dad drive you to school in? What a gangster. And you know what's crazy is Victoria couldn't handle her husband's high press and was forced to go back to avoid losing possession. Her attack had broken down, but at least she could continue the play and slow it down and just start again. And for those who don't know what that means, by that I mean that she had to admit that her father drove her to school in a Rolls Royce before her husband would let her continue the interview. And just to cement that he was the top in this situation, he sealed it with a simple and abrupt thank you before returning to the other room. There is so much to unpack here. First of all though, although I acknowledge Mr. Beckham's conventional attractiveness, I ain't think he was all that. I never really understood the hype. However, I concede, I see it now. Mr. Beckham, I apologize. I was not familiar with your game. Because that was top 10 coldest moments. Get that in a compilation with that one England free kick against Greece. See, my guy locked up Posh Spice disrespectfully. That was the best defensive performance I've seen from an attacking player in a long time. And on that note, someone formerly known as Posh Spice referring to their, upbringing as working class is so far beyond wild, I can't actually comprehend it. It's also like she actually thought she would get away with it. Like, girl, what your husband did was mercy. Because if it wasn't for him, Twitter would have had you as a midday snack and dinner because due to the cost of living crisis, nobody can afford breakfast and lunch. It would have been the Kim K get yourself up and work situation, except you're actually talented. But lastly, get you a man like Bex. There is a Delulu epidemic. So ladies, start securing your David Beckhams, and I mean moral David Beckhams. He is still more attractive than 90% of us men will ever be. So set that standard a bit lower. But morally, you need a David Beckham. You see, you don't need any of these men that will let you live in your delusion. They need to hit you with the, be honest. Get you someone who will tell you, stop reposting all that stuff about not needing 3 meals a day. You have low iron. You sleep 9 hours a night. I have a 2-hour nap every day. But you've been tired since 2006 and you're always cold. And none of this dinner nonsense either. Go get yourself some proper nutrients. Go eat something. For the love of all that is good and holy, make a change. But I'm gonna go before my head gets hot. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out Vision Driven Pal, link in the description. Have yourselves a wonderful day. Until the next one. Peace, love, and wings. Bye.